Interest trading session. While we had a very strong handover from the global cues, you had the S&P 500 index finish off at record close on Friday's session. So we started off tracking the global cues, held out in the positive, and from there eased off, managed to close and about almost a 0.5% downtick from the highs of the day, about 26 points lower for the Nifty futures at that 15,862 print. While closing in on 15,900 earlier today, even a print of 15,860 is really not that bad. So we continue to linger around the lifetime highs in any case optically. The breadth of the market, while it outperformed the benchmark indexes, but we've had definitely better days. So a slim margin between the advances and declines, but about 63 stocks are closing in favor of the declines and rest all in favor of the advances. The peculiar thing about today is that you can't really drop any sectoral trend in terms of the laggards. Yes, after that CLSA note coming in on cement, you did have cement as a basket which was under pressure. You had names like Shree Cement which were down about almost 1%, and similar was the price action for the rest of the cement bag as well. But besides that, it was a clutch of names dragging the index lower. So the likes of an HDFC Life, for instance, was down about 4.25%. Consumption names like Titan was down. You had TCS, which is lower by about 1%. Bajaj Finance, along with Finserv, was a laggard. And Reliance, interestingly so, while it began the day rebounding just that wee bit, again towards the latter part of today's trading session, it gave up all of those morning gains and closed in another 1% lower, almost on its way of erasing most of its pre-AGM gains. Reliance closed lower by about almost 0.7%. IndusInd Bank was another drag today. HDFC, BPCL, SBI Life, L&T. These were some of the pressure points for the markets today. Lots on the gaining side then, and before anything else, I must mention what was happening across the diagnostic space after the Pharmacy deal with Thyrocare coming in post-market hours on Friday evening. The entire diagnostics universe was actually saw a bit of a dip down coming in today. Everything from a Metropolis to a Lalpath Labs, Thyrocare, these were a bit of a drag points, although investors in Thyrocare need not worry because there will be an open offer and that would arrest and protect the downside in the stock price. On the gaining side though, the texture and the flavor was largely pharmaceuticals as well as metals. They were the ones which were actually forming leadership in the markets today. So DRL held out by 2.25%, Tata Steel was a winner by about 2%, Divi's Labs, Tata Consumer, Hindalco, Cipla, these were ones which were gaining ground. And even within the broader markets, the texture and the flavor of the gainers was pretty much similar. Analco shot up by about 8.6%. You had a BOB hold out very smartly, about 6% traction coming in there. Bandhan Bank, Gujarat Gas, IGL, and a whole host of other pharmaceutical names like a Glenmark, for instance, they saw some good breakouts in trade.